Alright, today on GetImplemented.com I'm going to show you how to set up a mailing list and manage it through MailChimp. Now this is beginner level stuff and should only take about 10 minutes to set up, assuming you've already got a website set up. Firstly, I want to cover off a few things around mailing lists and why we would want to have a mailing list. Now the first and main reason is so you're sticky, and this basically means so that you're in people's inboxes. I can't remember who said it, I think it was Seth Godin, but he said, if you're not in my inbox then you don't exist. You know, why rely on people coming back to your site when you could just be in their inbox every time you have a new post? One of the other reasons is to build trust with people. If you have a mailing list subscriber and you have an ongoing relationship with them, you can build trust through giving them away content like ebooks or podcasts or videos, whatever, or just through free posts to help solve their problems. And by doing that, you help them trust you and know that you're a person they can rely on. And all of this leads to being able to pitch products to them. So when you create an ebook or video or whatever it is, you can let your mailing list members know, hey, I've got a new product, please go and check it out. And it doesn't have to be super spammy when you pitch products to people. I mean, part of the bargain of people signing up for your mailing list, they know that they're going to get something for free, and in return you want the ability to be able to tell them when you've got something to sell to them. Now, how do you get mailing list members? Apart from having great content, basically the mechanics are you get sign-ups through double opt-in, which is gaining permission. So already there's an implied trust between you because they're signing up. Then after you have them signed up, you can send them ad hoc emails, you can create RSS to email campaigns, so it's all hands off. Basically every time you create a new post, it goes to your RSS feed, it goes out to different groups in your mailing list. Also, you can set up autoresponder campaigns, which basically set and forget. So you can set up a sequence of emails, say a week apart or whatever they are, and you can progressively teach people stuff and help them solve problems and give them free products. And then at the end of the campaign, you might pitch products to them. Plenty of people do this to make a lot of money. Now, this stuff's outside the scope of this video. I just want to show you how to quickly get something set up and get it on your website so you can start accepting subscribers. Now, what are the advantages of a mailing list? Basically, as I mentioned, you have an ongoing relationship with your readers. It's sticky, you're in the inbox. When they receive an email, they can read it at their leisure. So basically, it's pushing information to them when they have spare time in their lunch or whatever. You can schedule your emails to arrive, say, on Friday at lunchtime, which is what I do for some of my lists, so that when they're sitting down, or even Thursday, Friday people go out for lunch. This is the sort of stuff you have to think about. Basically, people can read the email at their leisure, they can forward it to friends, they can tweet, stuff like that. And also in the body of the email, you can have, there's cross-selling opportunities. So in one of my particular mailing lists, in the sidebar of the email, I have other products that I'm selling. Now, why am I using MailChimp? Firstly, because it's free. So the first 1,000 subscribers and 6,000 emails a month are totally free. Secondly is the interface, in particular the analytics. MailChimp gives you really good insight into where your subscribers are, who's clicking on links within the emails, who's opening emails, who's clicking through the notification, a whole bunch of stuff, so you can fine-tune your campaigns to make sure that they're really relevant to people and people are opening them up. You can also do split testing. I'm not going to cover that in this email, but in this video, but basically you can test different formats, see which is most effective. You can create RSS to email campaigns, autoresponders, and ad hoc emails. A lot of other people use Aweber. I started using it, but for me it's become very clunky to use, and I really love MailChimp. Now, in the video today, we'll cover off the how of how to set up a mailing list. So we'll go through creating a list, putting it on your website. Also, I'll create a group within that list, because within the list you can segment groups. So you might have people from Australia and then America, or you might have people interested in your new products and then your posts. And I'll also quickly show you how to put a form into a website. So onto MailChimp. So basically go to MailChimp.com and we'll click login. Now I've already got an account, so if you don't have an account you have to sign up. It's all very straightforward. You can see my details are already there. Now this is the dashboard you get when you open up. You can see your list growth and a whole bunch of other stuff like your last campaign, how many people opened and stuff like that. We're just going to go straight to lists. Create new list. We want to create a new list. Now I'm actually going to create my get implemented email list today because I haven't created it yet. So this is going to be a real live list. Default from name will just be get implemented, and I'm going to use my personal email for now. Now you create a default subject, but later on you can customize this, so I'll just say you've received another email. You can see I've already done some of this stuff practicing for the video. I already cut the video, but I said too much, so I'm reshooting it. Now we need to remind people why they're receiving this email. You are receiving this email as you signed up at implemented.com. Full stop. I want MailChimp to let me know when people subscribe and unsubscribe. I want people to be able to choose if they want plain text or HTML. And don't worry about this last option, but I want to enable it for now. And save. Basically that's a list. The list is being created that easily. Now what we're going to do is go to view list. Now I want to actually create a group for this list. So actually I'll go back to lists, create group. Now you can let people choose to be in multiple groups, which is why you'd have checkboxes, or if you just want them to be in one group you have radio buttons. I'll just say we'll call it web posts. Now this group won't stay here. I don't really want to segment this group, this list up at this stage. Posts, save. So we've now got a list with one group in it. If we go to view list, and then this is basically the list summary. You can see we've got no subscribers or anything like that yet. I'm going to go to create forms so I can demonstrate how we can quickly get some sign up forms. Now this URL here is actually the sign up URL. So if we went up to our browser, to new tab, and pasted, when it eventually loads, this is what our get implemented subscriber would see when they click through to the link. So that can be customized. If we go back to MailChimp, in here you can add a message for sign up saying something like, I'll change this later, but please sign up. Save that. Go back to our sign up page, and you can see my little message has popped up. We can also do some things like add a header in up here, which I'm also not going to do right now, so we'll just close that off. Now, in addition to putting the URL just on a page or linking from an image or something like that, like a little envelope as an icon for an email list, we can also create an embed form. Before I do that, I'm just going to show you how easy this is. So inside I've created a dummy page on my WordPress site. I'm going to paste that URL and preview the page, which I haven't published. It's just a dummy. So you can see there's the URL. So if we wanted to link from within an anchor text like sign up here or something like that, that would be the URL. Now going back to the form designer, create embed code. This is the type of thing the user would see once they come to the page where your sign up form is. So basically all I have to do is copy this code here, go back to my page, make sure I'm in HTML, paste that, click preview, go back to my dummy page where I had the URL, and you can now see the forms appearing. And there's the group we created for web posts. I actually don't want that in there. You can also see that this sign up form only has an email address. There's no name, and you definitely want to. You definitely want to collect people's names so you can personalize the emails. So what else can we do here? Well, let's test the sign up form. So you can do just to go back to MailChimp. inside this form you would have to add a field for the person's name, which you can do from within MailChimp, but I'm not going to do that in this video. So just to show you how this all works, I'll use one of my dummy mailing addresses, Tim Marsh, and I'll sign up for the web post, and I want HTML format. I'll go subscribe to list. So obviously within my email I'll get a link that I need to click through, and then I'll be added to that list, and this was just a redirect so we can get rid of that. So that's basically all you need to do to set up a MailChimp mailing list. It's that simple. It's been less than 10 minutes or just on 10 minutes. And I also showed you how to embed it into your web page, so you can start collecting subscribers either via form or via URL which links to the sign up page. So the choice is yours. But what I intended to show you here was how easy it was just to get this going, so you can start getting people onto your mailing list. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a comment below. Catch you later.